All right, cool. I didn't stream that part, so no one else heard it. Dope. Hello? Okay, we'll wait for Shrimps's subscription to go through. Thank you very much.
Have he art gas?
Now then, welcome to the game, the 5th session. A lot happened last time. I can't say most importantly, in chronological order, the crew met up and began to go through the resources, I guess, that they had recovered from the House of Note. We'll call it a massacre just to give it a name. So after the House of Note massacre, a bunch of information was gathered up. That information was then gone through, and the protagonists, is what we're calling them, began to adventure through the different houses in order to try and nail down exactly what had happened and where they needed to go with the information that they had. So they visited several houses, specifically Angast, which is a metal worker. They struck a deal. They got some information on some knives that were crafted. They have very specific inscriptions on them, and several of those were crafted and handed out to the assassins who had been murdered previously. They also explored and met some other houses, like the House of Blake, which is a fan club to Blake the idol musician, as well as the House of Note, spelled differently, which is a scam house that basically steals registration money or funds or information or whatever. They also met the House of Flares, which is a house with a particular set of skills, and then during the course of their adventures, you would all have seen a giant dragon land on the top of the dome, attempt to get in for whatever dragon reason it chose, and then the slaughter of all the people sort of around the dome that it could reach. It then flew away, not being able to find a prize that it actually wanted, and the sort of finale, the penultimate adventure, found Bramwell and Sir Pease and Gerald standing at the monument and attempt to touch the sword during their research, which the king did not approve of, and rumors began to fly thereafter about possibly people attacking the king attacking random people who walked by. All sorts of rumors began to fly, and the protagonists here began to send letters trying to figure out what was happening, trying to schedule things and set everything up for what they had learned, which was not only the knives or the daggers or whatever we want to call them, but also about the runes, the lettering on the monolith, which some people know more about than others. And then they decided that, and they could change it if you want to, but last time it was decided that probably what needed to happen was an adventure to the underneath the possible city that might be underneath the sigil site may need to occur. So I don't know where you actually want to meet. I just chose the Grove because it's a good spot. It looks good. But is this where you think you would meet up?
I would have thought I'd sort of try and meet at the monolith near, like, it's on the edge of the arena. I don't know if I was invited to the Grove. That's all. Okay. So I might be somewhere else.
Yeah, I gotcha. Cool. Is the letters, I don't think, said where you were going to meet, just that you were going to meet at a specific spot. But I can take us all if you want.
Yeah, I think that makes sense.
Can I gather more people? Uh-oh. We're learning. What the heck? Feels like I've. Oh yeah! All right.
Well done.
So
you don't lose any.
Oops.
Could you put them in like a control group?
I have no idea. Whoop. I just flung him. I don't know where he went. He's over there somewhere. Okay, cool. So there are more and more people sort of around in this area, but the protagonists agreed to meet apparently near the monolith, maybe on the other side now that I look at it. This might not
right
be
in front of the king.
Yeah. might want to be over here, and I'll just move Sir Peas and other Gerald away. Whoosh. All right. So, when last we met, Rue and Sparks were not represented, nor was the Wagon Park Boys. Speaking of the Wagon Park Boys, Ricky is going through a time. Do you think he would have stopped by the wrecked wagon ahead of this meeting?
What wrecked wagon?
Well, sort of just where you parked, we'll say, the wagon that you brought here. We're calling it your space. I can show you if you want. It's over here.
Okay, it's wrecked. Okay, all right, fine. Just profile my characters.
well, it's parked up against the wall, say.
Okay. Probably just to look for something to drink.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe a snack.
Yeah, while you go through all of this stuff that's spread around your area, not that anyone's really cleaning up or anything like that, you're going to find a bunch of mail. And the mail's going to say all sorts of stuff. But the one that's probably on top, the most new, is going to mention this meeting that we're coming to right now. Which is why I think you and Ricky would stumble into this meeting, because it does say, hey, come, over here. And upon arriving at said meeting, like I said, going through a bad time, we're going to call it withdrawal. If you're familiar with the symptoms of withdrawal, Ricky appears to be going through it, sweating, sallow-faced, in pain. But here at the meeting, awesome, well done.
We made it.
Yeah. And also, Rue, who was not here, Sparks has a bunch of information that hasn't super been explored. Did y'all want to provide that information now, or did you want to wait until you can see the monolith?
I can provide it now, I suppose.
All right, awesome.
Maybe. Let's see. So essentially, what Lenny figured out is that the runes seemed familiar because they are, but they're arranged in an unfamiliar manner. It's more like they're trying to give a recipe or a formula for something rather than form a sentence.
Did you bring like the information? Did you like in a way that other people can see, do you think?
Yeah, I probably would have had some notes that Lenny would have made.
Cool. Fortunately, we don't. We don't have Gerald.
Given Rue's letter to the house, would Rue be giving it to me? Giving it to the professor.
Did you get the follow-up letter?
Yes.
Yeah, so Lenny would have had a discussion with Rue before he left to come to this meeting, so
okay.
he's begrudgingly being cordial.
Gotcha. Okay.
While also slightly standoffish, but
Okay. Well, if you were handing out sort of any sort of notes or anything, yeah, absolutely. Bistak would like pull out some little reading glasses and take a look.
So I don't know if anybody is familiar with math or something.
Not particularly, not in any advanced way, but what have you got? What is this then?
I don't actually know out of character for sure.
Yeah, cool. So
Okay.
is the wait, what's his name? Fair?
His first name is Bistak.
Bistak. Professor.
Farragut.
We just call him Professor?
Yeah,
All right.
You call him
So the
Professor. That's easier.
Is the professor actually a professor, or does he just run
Yes.
the thing? Okay, cool. So
No, he's really good at lightning and forces and stuff.
you know when you're like explaining the like nitty gritty of stuff, like for example in philosophy when you're going through logic and you like instead of writing the sentence as if then whatever, it's like written sort of as a math sort of statement. The information from the monolith that was researched appears to be like that. So if you wrote out magic as a formula, which nobody really does, I'm sure you could do it during research and you definitely probably do it when you're teaching people, but it's not like you're standing there thinking about a formula, but this monolith has the stuff all written out like that all the way around it. So like every piece is like, it's like a sentence that isn't grammar, it's like a formula. Yeah.
Okay. Would my character be able to follow any of this?
Well, it's in another language, so
Okay, it hasn't been translated or anything. Okay.
yeah, you probably wouldn't know how each piece works, but if you're familiar with like that cadence of like, oh, this is what the writing looks like, then you would know that it's like formulas, sort of magical math,
Right.
not explanations, but the actual pieces of things actually working.
Right. Okay. It's almost like a magical mechanism. The actual mechanics of it, yeah. Okay. Well, I just encourage a bit. I can't read any of this.
Kneels down and begins to pray.
I think at this point, I pay more attention. Hello there. I take it you are the Grandmaster of the House of Cogs.
Lo, mighty Cog, here be ages, the realm's deep, our prayers and gates, deep carry before you, metal divine, with rivers in our spirits only.
what?
I didn't catch a word of that
I
actually.
think that might have been a yes.
Lo, mighty Cog.
I woke up for this.
Ignores you and keeps praying.
Poor Ricky.
Yeah. Sorry, we're just sharing information. Hello. Guess you're the some extra help.
Ignores you and continues his prayers.
No. This was the shrimps. Yeah.
What? What? Does anybody
Yes.
have anything to drink? What did you ask me?
Have tea to drink?
Ew. No.
No. Okay.
Maybe they need a little bit more of a kick to it.
Strong tea.
I'm gonna need something to drink if I'm gonna pay attention to what's going on and actually figure this stuff out. It helps lubricate my brain.
Are you well versed in runes and sort of equations and
What
magic?
stuff and math? But yeah, 1 drink plus 2 drinks means I can help.
Right.
See, that's good math.
Yo, that's quick math.
Dog, we invoke you. Our source of strength each day.
Oh my god.
He sounds like he's talking about code. What?
He needs something to clear his throat with.
Read.
Maybe a punch in the stomach.
Do
Gets
please
up.
do not.
Do you have any
Hello.
of that gin or whatever? Cog guy?
Holy man.
Grandmaster,
Someone's talking to you.
do you
He's
have
silent.
What a crew.
Huh.
any... Look, I don't know anything about this. These...
Come. Hello.
Yes, hello.
And you are.
I'm Professor Firagar, House of Music.
The House of Music. Yes, we received your letter, or I was read your letter. Yes, we know we have a lot of things going on. We don't particularly want to go to war with you. And challenging you in the arena right now was not particularly of utmost importance. So perhaps we could delay that until later.
Did you not pay attention to the additional text, as it were, the highlighted text?
I was read your letter. I do not read, but I don't read.
Okay.
Few things for her.
There was a message when it just merely stated the meeting location. It was designed to distance houses publicly while the issue with the king was resolved.
Well, I don't take kindly to you talking about having my airship ground. Of course it's going to be grown. You can't go anywhere. You look at this dock, I can't go, and I can't get off this goddamn rock.
Yes. Yes, exactly. It didn't make sense, but there was a secret message in there, I promise you.
Well, next time you can just head out there. Just business. Well, just meet here.
Bramwell did really mess up.
Well, he has been taken care of. And if you would like to continue to his new well-being, you're more than welcome to participate in the renewal process.
Yeah, perhaps we'll check in with him after.
He's going to be quite busy for a bit, actually, unfortunately. But he has many trials and rituals to go through. Many can't take time. It's that way. It's the process. And we want to make sure that he is to his utmost rebirthing, I guess.
Right. Well, yes, obviously. We can't be having that happen again.
Well, yes, I read his reports, but they were dictated to. And with what happened with the king, we do not take kindly to anything that had happened with his recent behavior, including the drinking. That is not part of our creeds at all. Yes, the letter, I think, explained it quite well, and I don't think I need to yield anymore.
Look, if drinking ain't your thing, give it to me. I will gladly take it off your hands.
Well, we can fix you.
I'm not broken.
It seems you are.
No.
Okay then.
So about the alcohol?
Look, there's not much alcohol left in this damn dome. If we don't get out of this place, it'll all be gone. Okay? That should be enough motivation in and of itself to solve this.
Cromwell's possessions have mostly been discarded.
That was probably the last alcohol in the dome gone then.
Well, it's
Yes,
incentive
we do
for me
not.
to find a way out of here.
Yes. Well, that is what we're working on here. If we can
Well, why
try
didn't you
and
say so? Like, I get this mail. I wake up. I don't know. You think I'm just gonna know everything? I'm not smart like you. Excuse me,
Yes.
Professor.
Yes, that's fine. That's fine. We're all here now. Now we do, as we say, got some research here from family back by the House of Sparks. Grandmaster, do you know anything about this? Any of these runes or magic? They seem to be laid out in some sort of equation.
Are you referring to me, the Grand Marshal of Mouse?
Grand Marshal, sorry. Yes.
Something we take kindly, leave out, Master.
My apologies there.
No, I don't know anything. I just know of reports, and there has been nothing but really just kind of scribbles. His brain, his reports were not typed at all, which is something bureaucracy here. And that just didn't make any sense. And then he has a pile of invoices he was supposed to send to you as well.
Invoices. Okay. I'll let Gerald handle that. So we don't know anything. I guess into the void, shall we? If we can't solve the problem academically, we can at least see what's down there and maybe bring that back to someone who can work out what's going on.
Down there.
The monolith here descends underneath, and we are planning to potentially have a look underneath and we'll see what is there.
Is it stairs down there?
No, I don't. Well, probably, but we haven't got access to them.
Okay, because never mind. It's all good. Personal bathroom.
I think we're gonna have to use a rope, to be honest. How are you at climbing?
I'm gonna need 1 moment.
I'll be
Sure.
right back. I gotta go.
Yeah.
Okay.
But you can continue on.
Yeah, cool.
I think we did peek down into the sort of the depths at one point. Was there any sort of scaffolding?
Not that you could reach.
No.
Yeah, it's like a giant hole because it has to be able to rise all the way up. So, yeah,
There's no kind of, like, obviously if it rises up, there's some kind of mechanism that there's nothing we can access.
So the gears or whatever that lift the platform that the monolith is on are over next to the king, and they run ropes down through the hole in order to lift the entire platform up. And then once it is lifted up, then it would be, well, you don't know, but it would be locked in place basically so that the monolith is up on the ground level. But in order for it to be able to rise as a giant platform, it has to have clear space. So the hole is clear all the way around the monolith.
But there's nothing that we can access at the sides where the lifting and lowering mechanism would be at all.
No,
That's all sort of okay.
not at the hole. No.
I feel like you had said something about Sparks having possibly heard of rumors of an entrance, but I never followed up on that.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a ton of stuff that hasn't been followed up on, and that's totally cool because not all of it's important. But Sparks does know, because they're here all the time, and because they hold the grove space, they know that when people come and go, they've found like pieces of walls and like random, like, oh, here's a metal grate door or something like that. So it's theorized that this used to be either a city or a bunch of random buildings that were all in one place that were pretty big, and they believe that there's probably structures underneath the ground that either sank or were destroyed or something like that. But in order for the big space to be open and the number of people who came to set up ahead of time, it seems like there's probably a bunch of stuff under the ground, like a city, maybe.
Okay. So there's got to be a way somewhere, because I think this used to be like an actual city that just got covered in sand or something.
Yep. Yeah, so we were under that assumption, I think, when we decided to go under there. Out of character, because Hart did mention that to us on the last session. But I have no idea of any other entrances. I was kind of hoping we'd find a way back up. We're down there, but I mean, look around. There's no obvious way down at all.
How about the note said if you knew how to get in there? I was so figured out by now.
I have a piece of rope. I have a way to secure it. I would have actually got a piece of rope because I thought that's how we were going to go down.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we can just go down. Why not?
Do you think we should ask the king first or just go?
I think the issue last time was that Bramwell did touch the king's daughter, I think, in an attempt to get to the blade. And that did offend him, but when we were just standing here, it seemed he was completely fine. Well, fine for his current state of being.
You can probably see him from here.
Well, either way, Captain.
Yes, I deserve that one. Right, so I'm gonna probably have like something I can stake into sort of a solid piece of ground.
Yeah. I would assume you can also use the wall that's sort of behind you here if you wanted to.
Distance. That's a lot of rope.
It's a lot of rope, but I mean, if
I have that much, the wall would definitely be a better choice.
Yeah, I think so. I don't think there's any issues because, you've had so much downtime in the meantime as people recover from the dragon attack and rumors about the king and stuff. So you've probably had enough time to prep whatever you need to go down. I assume you brought lights as well of some sort. Maybe.
A torch for sure.
Okay, yeah, I figured.
I said I was going to, so I did.
All right, cool. And everyone's gonna climb down this rope?
I am. Probably go first.
Yeah.
Cool. All right.
How deep is the...
Pretty deep. You're looking at like maybe, of course you can't see the bottom, but if you estimated where the platform is based on like sun and stuff like that, we're looking at like 3 stories maybe.
Oh God.
Yeah.
And I don't have another way down, I don't think, other than a rope.
Nope. I don't think we do.
You're also welcome to not go down yet if you want to go to speak to someone else who might know where there's a path down. That's up to you. You did have a list of houses.
Trying so hard.
I'm telling you right now, I can't climb down 3 feet of rope, let alone that far.
What do you mean? Why not? I'm already halfway down, probably. Well, not halfway, but climbing
Because
over.
I can't.
What? What do you mean you can't?
Give you a reason. Because I said I can't. I told you if there was alcohol, I could help. There's no alcohol. I can't help. I can't
What
help.
if there's alcohol down here?
There's none there. I would know. I can smell it.
Well, if it was down here, it'd be nice and cold as well.
I don't understand what cold has to do with anything. I don't care if it's warm, cold,
Oh gosh, you're too far gone. Okay.
as long as it's wet. I am not too far gone. I would like to be too far gone.
I'm sure if you just help us out today, we can find you some alcohol.
Oh, I'm not saying I wouldn't help, but I got this letter thingy here. And Ricky pulls a really beat up, tattered, stained piece of paper out of his pocket. It says something about notes, and there's something wrong with paperwork or something. they're using big words that I don't understand.
At this point, I'd probably stop trying to climb down because I'm guessing I just sort of ease myself over okay, and climb back up.
Yeah, I can't go down that rope. I don't know if he knows. I'm just my armor way too much. Yeah, we'll deal with. I break that rope.
Also note, that's what it says here. This is a really old piece of mail. This should probably be dealt with. But I will come back and check on you and make sure everything's cool. Make sure you don't, break a leg when you inevitably lose your grip on that rope.
I'm not.
Plummet to the ground. You don't know what's down there.
I'm definitely not going to lose grip on the rope.
Grief that you might. Okay, good luck, buddy.
Even then.
Takes out some cog coins. Who wants to?
Who wants to
Any
play?
betters? Any takers?
Yeah, I will. Wow. Mickey checks his pockets. Yeah. Yeah, I don't have anything to bet with.
Flips a coin down the well or whatever this hole passed.
Oh. Okay. Let's see. How far? It falls what, 7 seconds or something before you hear it ding, 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 ding.
It's a long way down.
Look, I'm just going to climb down real quick and see if I see any stairs leading upwards from down there. That I can tell you to go and check out in that direction.
Okay, but these house of no people sound really important. They might be angry about this.
It's a good idea that it's your plan, so you do that.
Can I read the note, please?
Yeah,
it's not addressed to you.
Wait, are you hanging from the rope right now, or
no? I climbed back up after this.
One hand on the rope.
No, I said I climbed back up because the discussion was going long.
I don't know.
Please
can I trust you though? I don't even know who you are. You're like a professor, right?
Yes. Yep.
Of what?
Of magic.
That's it?
Well, do you want my special? Yeah, okay. I'm special lightning and static electricity. Well, not electricity, actually. It would be electric. Can't remember what I'd call it. I haven't played this character at all. I can't remember. I can't remember his title, to be honest.
Yeah, it's fine. I can look around and try and find out, but.
So you do magic with lightning?
Yes.
Okay, let's see some right now.
Parts. Don't want to, make everyone aware that we're here, but
just do something small.
Okay.
Like you said, like static, like
I'd probably just make so I've got these sort of leather gloves on, like the same thing I used to sort of when I was attacking. I'd probably just make them sort of spark up between the electrodes.
It requires magic though, right?
Yeah.
We're doing a roll. Rolls are real important right now.
Oh god. Bear with me, I'm just gonna pull up this actually.
Yeah.
Okay. Everything's logged me out. That's brilliant.
Ah, cool. Perfect.
Okay, I'm guessing it's combat.
Yeah, whatever you're trying to do with your...
If we're just showing off, it's
electricity.
probably presence.
Yeah,
Okay.
I wouldn't say it's competent.
Yeah, okay, 14.
Unless you're trying to kill Ricky.
Is it
Get in there, get in there.
is it modified or just a 14?
Yeah, that's modified, yeah.
Okay. Cool. It sounds like you're capable enough to make that succeed on a 14, right?
Yeah.
So you just spark up like gauntlets or whatever?
Yeah, basically, yeah, to sort of make the gauntlet sort of spark up and sort of travel along. I'm not holding any kind of weaponry at the moment, so it stopped there.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't backfire and kill me. Good.
No, you just successfully do what you intended to do. Correct.
But there you go. Is that sufficient enough for me to see the note?
Can you do that and touch someone? You know how like when you drag your feet
Yes,
off the carpet?
yes, I did that very recently. In fact, in the House of Note. They are dead now.
Well, then I don't have to show you the letter because then it's not an issue.
Is the letter about the people that are dead there now?
I don't know. I don't.
Well, maybe
there's
they're
a
angry
name.
about.
It just says House of No.
Yes, you have to open the letter and then.
I did open the letter, Mr. Sparky Hands.
Yeah.
There's no name.
Right. What does
I
the
don't know
note
the big
say?
words, but I can read. Look, Ricky just passes him a note because he's about to punch him in the nose.
I read the note.
Yeah, the note is they
Would
received
you like
it.
me to read it? I can read it.
Yeah, sure, if you want to.
Okay, it just says, "Good evening, representatives of the Wagon Park Boys House. We have been trying to reach you about irregularities on your house documents filed in previous years. Can you please stop by the House of Note at your earliest convenience to correct the paperwork? Thank you. House of Note on behalf of the Empire Hearthen House." That's it.
Okay. This is important to your house, and I do.
Which is why I wanted to go and take care of it. You want me to climb down a deep, dark hole on a flimsy rope.
Are you in any position to correct the paperwork for your house at the moment?
How dare you question my qualifications?
Yes. Okay.
And they don't know that.
Well, they do. They quite clearly do know that you're not doing
I'm
it the way
what?
they want it to be done.
Why are you assuming I'm the one who filled out the paperwork? It's kind of
Because
rude.
you'll be the
don't
one
you
who
think?
went to sort it out. You just.
No, that doesn't mean anything. Anybody could go. They didn't say, it wasn't addressed to a specific person. It could be anybody. People lie.
You also,
Yes,
not
yes, they
Ricky,
can.
but everyone else also has a whole list of information, like houses and stuff like that. So, if you didn't want to go in the hole, you're welcome to not.
I am.
Go in the hole.
You know what? Sod it. I'm going to go in the hole, and I'm going to quickly see if I see once I'm in there and a bit away from the light. If I see any sort of staircases up
Doesn't
in
go
this
in the hole.
tunnel shaft.
Okay, give me my note back before you fall down and
Yes,
die, though.
here you go.
Thank you.
I'll try to
Ricky-
help secure stuff up here.
Ricky
Yep.
crumples it up and
Stands at
shoves it in his
guard.
pocket.
All right, nice. So as you lean over, you probably do that thing where you like brace your legs and belay off,
Repel.
just to get
Yeah.
repel. Probably just maybe 5 feet or something to look around, right?
Yeah.
It's real dark. Obviously, the monolith is on one side, and we'll say you go down here. So monolith is on your right side. there's a big space sort of in front of you. And then there is a scaffolding, but it's basically like far away. So it looks like they set everything up, but then because everything had to rise, the scaffolding isn't close enough for you to be able to access it. And then the rest of the space is like a big open cavern. There are some like walls that you can kind of see. There's random sort of, if you're able to see the ground, all you could see is really like crumbled stones and stuff. But it does appear to expand pretty far. If you swing around, I guess, on the rope, you can look basically in any direction except the monolith, and it appears to like expand out.
Okay, so what sort of direction is the scaffolding? Because I'm assuming they'd have to have a way to get to that, build it in the first place.
Yeah, it extends. Let's see, if this is the monolith, on the side everyone's standing on, and then it comes around on this other side, so the left side from where you are.
Okay. Not if you're demonstrating that on your screen, I'm not seeing it, unfortunately.
Oh, my bad. Yeah, I have a tiny little mouse, but does this work? Let me see here.
Let's grab a dice.
Oh yeah, sure. Oh, whoops. Deleted it. All right, so this is the scaffolding on this side where everyone's standing, and then your left side as well over here. So this side.
Okay, so there's literally nothing.
Yeah, so the space is really big though, and then behind you on this side towards the king, it just extends pretty much as far as you can see through into the darkness.
Right. So no stairs, no way up, no, or down rather.
Not around the arena where you're standing now.
Find anything your professorship? As Ricky's laying on his stomach, just peering over the edge.
No, I can't see anything. There's just massive cavern down here. Massive. No way that I can see from here to get down.
Could go down a little further.
I think I will actually. I'm just gonna see if I can get to the bottom.
I'll take some sort of roll, I guess, for that, just to make sure you don't fall off, I guess.
Yeah. Literally,
normally,
one of my abilities is called super glue because to stick to things. So yeah, I'll be using that.
You have such random abilities.
It's great. It works.
Okay.
What role would you like?
Normally, if we were playing like other games, it would be like dexterity or something. So I think that would be not necessarily combat as in like you're attacking, but your
maybe grit because it's
your strength.
Yeah.
Okay. Sure. If you think it should be grit, I think that makes sense as well because it's like constitution, like holding on and stuff. So sure.
Yeah. Okay. Oh god, that's bad. It comes out as a 12 with all the modifiers.
Okay. Nothing's coming at you, so I think that's fine. Because it's just a rope suspended in nothing, you might slip a couple times, which would, I would assume, lead you to use your ability to stick to stuff and catch yourself. So you're headed down about halfway. It's getting darker and darker, and the space just seems to be yawning in front of you, just gaping. It's a huge space under there.
Oh yeah.
It going all the way down.
I think I'm just gonna maybe light the place up a bit with some lightning bolts.
Oh, good, perfect. Okay,
why
dope.
not?
Yeah, let's
well,
do it.
Magic hasn't gone bad for me yet. What could possibly go wrong?
Yeah, explode it. Cool. Is anyone touching the rope? Rue, you said you were helping, right?
I did.
We've got me set up, but I'm not sure if she's.
No. Oh no.
All right, cool. Blow it up.
Can't meta game.
Yep.
All right, that would be a combat, I think. It's sort of a focus thing.
Okay.
That is
the rope
20.
Well, no, it's not.
Oh, no.
I was just checking.
No. And yeah, none of my armor is metal either for that reason.
Did you say 18?
20.
20. Jeez Louise. All right. Which direction do you think you're shooting it? Trying to look at stuff towards the scaffolding, behind you, away from the scaffolding, into the monolith.
I would probably try to be not hitting the scaffolding because I don't actually want to blow up the scaffolding and make the whole thing flat.
Sure.
So I'd probably be looking to just try and sort of put it in an empty space so that I can see the rest of the place that I'm actually interested in.
All right, cool. So the most empty space would be... in order to not hit the scaffolding at all, you'd have to come sort of back behind you, so you might swing a little bit. When you blow your lightning forward, it goes a significant distance. We're talking like maybe 30, 40 meters, lights up a huge cavern underneath you. The monolith has symbols all the way down it. You could definitely check those, although you can't, like, it's not long enough for you to be able to see, you know, what they are. But boom, you see them all the way down. And then the monolith is on like a big platform connected to all the ropes that bring it up. And it's off the ground because the monolith has started coming up and then was stopped. So the platform is up off the ground. There's a space underneath it that you can't see because there's a platform. And then you could probably see that most of the cavern underneath you, especially where the scaffolding is, the walls are as close as they can be, I guess, and still support this. But if you were looking for a space that might have something access-wise, it's behind where you're standing, towards the king, underneath. There appear to be like maybe rooms or hallways or something like that extending that way.
Okay. There'll be no way for me to easily get to that if I landed on the platform with the monolith. So I think I try and climb up now and convey this to the others.
Okay. You already have a skill, you rolled and everything, so I think you make it up, no problem.
Yeah.
Can I look around for any of the porters that work here?
Yeah, sure. They're pretty rare at this point. You might find one outside. On the screen, there are some inside, but they would be gone by now. Okay. That one would be gone. I don't think that they would be necessarily hard to find. They're just pretty rare. So you might see one like passing by over on the far side at the walkway outside the arena.
Okay. Can I go up to them and talk to them?
Okay. Yeah, splitting up. Let's do it. You head out. Sure. I mean, it's not a short distance though. You're gonna walk kind of far, but.
I thought that was Itra's character.
Nope.
No, who's who? I'm sorry. Okay.
Slide all these people out of the way. Oh man, there's so many people on this walkway. Cool.
Really busy night.
Yeah. Well. We'll call it early evening. You know, people are still trying to get something done, just like you, I assume. This person's like bustling past, probably carrying really ugly vegetables in like a box.
Hey there.
Yeah, these are already spoken for. Unfortunately, I can't get any of them out. I know, but they're already spoken for. I apologize.
That's fine. I actually have something else to discuss with you.
Oh yeah. Okay. 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 Yeah, I have. Sure. Okay.
Do you happen to know like anyone that was here helping set stuff up?
Setting stuff up. You mean like the tables and stuff? Are you doing like a fight? I could bring you some stuff, I guess, after I drop these vegetables off.
No, I mean like the king's platform and the monolith.
Oh, like you mean setting stuff up, I guess, before the sigil started?
Yeah.
I mean, I was here, yeah, definitely. There were a bunch of people, but I don't know exactly where they've all gone. But I was here, yeah, for sure.
Could you like? Do you know how to get under there?
Is this a joke?
No.
Are you sure?
I'm gonna reach into my pocket and pull out the note that I got in the first session that told me that people were disappearing.
Okay. Are you gonna give it to this person?
Yes. Sorry.
All right. Cool. Yeah. This is just like I guess based on the character that's standing here, and we'll make it easy. It's a young woman just trying to bustle past in like basic clothing and stuff. She's like, "Oh, you got a message from Terry. Awesome. Yeah, we were really worried about all the people who were disappearing, but that's just kept going and going. So, yeah, at this point, there's not a lot of us left. I don't even know where Terry is. Oh.
You're not worried about disappearing yourself?
Of course I'm worried. But
then maybe you should like help understand how we can get under this.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I thought, okay. For a second there, I thought you were trying to get me to say underwear. I thought it was like a joke kind of thing. Okay. Under the monolith, right?
Right.
Did you try going in the hole?
Okay, I know there's got to be some other entrance that you guys use. You didn't all just like plunge down this dark hole.
No. I spend a lot of my time porting. I mostly just pick stuff up, I move it around, I put it down, where it needs to go. I have never been underneath. I do know that there's like a spot that you can go, but I've never been there. I would say talk to Terry, but I don't know where he is. How would they have gotten?
Do you have like just any close approximations of where the spot was?
Oh gosh, it's. I would have to guess near the like. There's like a big green sort of park over there. There's probably something near there. I know that the king's house. That's where we sort of met. Obviously, we didn't meet inside the king's house. We had camps and stuff. So we were all sort of based operations wise over there. And then we would come out and set everything up. So if you look, I actually. Hard to believe, but I got a little bit of magic, so I picked up a bunch of these logs with magic and I brought them over. So I helped build the fences. I put together some tables and chairs and stuff. These viewing platforms. That was all me. Yeah, thank you.
So at the garden, you're saying there's some way that could be an access point.
Well, that's where we were camping. Obviously, it's a nice spot, so we would hang out there from time to time and relax. It was wonderful.
I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it probably wouldn't be in the garden. That would be kind of weird. But
for sure,
we did camp over there, so that would be my guess.
Well, thanks for stuff, I guess. Try not to disappear. I'm gonna go back to the group.
This person looks real worried. Like, oh snap, and just runs away. Carrying this big box, just like full running down this way. While this occurred, you guys all just like awkwardly chilling over here. Anything else happened while Rue was gone? All right, nice.
Got Atra on mute, but I don't know if you're trying to talk.
Oh yeah, I'm still standing guard.
Oh, you're just like aware. Cool.
No. Ricky's just been spitting down into the hole.
Perfect.
Well, like I said, he's laying on his stomach.
Yeah.
Above it. So he's, what's his name? Climb back up. So he's just trying to entertain himself.
Yeah. Grand Marshal, I'll have you roll brilliance, I guess, since you're on guard.
Got a 20.
Jeez Louise. All right. The king looks rough. You can definitely see him from here. Just staring at the monolith. Then there's a bunch of people sort of passing by in the twilight. You watch this porter person run, almost crying, I guess, away with some vegetables. And then there are people taking note of the rope that goes into the hole. Nobody's walking up and saying anything, but you've definitely clocked several faces like look over, sort of, oh, what's going on? And then when nothing happens, they just sort of walk away.
All right.
Well, Rue returns with newfound information.
So, I didn't really get a lot of specific details, but they apparently were, as they should have been, camping at the garden when they were here to set stuff up.
Mm-hmm.
And they kind of assumed. Did I punch anyone?
Yeah, to get information.
No, that's not. I mean, someone has to really irritate me to do that. So.
Okay.
Yeah, and then other than that, they really just said they were met outside of the king's house. So, has anyone asked Bisk anything about how to get down there?
Yeah, sure, you could, I guess.
Well, I was asking them if anyone had.
Oh.
I don't
Gotcha.
know.
Who's Bisk?
The king's steward, I guess.
Oh,
He's
cool,
normally running
is.
around here a little bit out of sorts.
Am I still climbing up, or am I meant to be here?
You probably climbed all the way up at this point. I mean, you would have no trouble doing it, so.
Any luck professorship?
No. There's definitely there's nothing obvious. There are some runes that I think I saw, or something, some kind of structure towards, sort of underneath the king's area. There's absolutely nothing in any other direction.
Why don't you
Massive
go
down
ask the
there.
king if you can go down there and look?
I do not want to be with the king right now. He's
I think you should ask him yourself then.
Sure.
It's your idea, you do it.
You guys are too scared to do it. I'll do it.
Why would you do this, Ricky?
I can walk over there with you.
Sure. Back up. If he doesn't cooperate, you hold him and I'll punch him.
That's not what I meant, but
Oh my god.
yeah, maybe. I'm just gonna look at the others.
I do not condone this action.
You don't have to. Nobody asked you to.
Right. Yes, just officially do not have anything to do with this plan.
I mean,
It's an idea.
did you hear all the rumors about what the king did the other day?
Yeah. Look, I've been in a drunken stupor, and then I woke up from said drunken stupor, sobering up.
Well, I heard he was shooting
No.
lightning and throwing fire and stuff. So
Yes, that's
Well, you know that lightning stuff. You just shoot it back at him. Right, Professor Ship?
Yes, but I couldn't also create a giant dome that trapped us all. I think he has a few tricks up his sleeve.
Oh, so that's the king who put this thing over our heads?
Yeah, you saw him slam the sword down, and
I was not around. I keep telling you. Nobody listens to me.
everyone was around. It was the start of the.
I was drinking. Am I supposed to be paying attention to all the fancy
they were
razzle
serving
dazzle stuff,
drinks
the hoity-toity
here.
people? Yeah, and I took a whole bunch and went back to my wagon.
I can see why you might have some problems with paperwork.
We
Call
can
me
fix
stupid.
you.
I'm not broken. I'm not stupid. Stop judging me. Are you
Well,
still going to walk over there with me? Or am I too stupid to go with now?
Well, first off, I didn't say you were stupid. I just said you were distracted, but
You said I had trouble with paperwork. That's
yeah, because
dumb.
you were distracted. Anyway,
I can. Yeah, that's true. Alcohol distracts me.
You know, if you take the cog into your soul, you'll never have a problem with paperwork ever again.
Yeah, like I worship grain, alcohol, and that's it. Okay, keep your cog away from me, you pervert, and keep it in your pants. Okay, so Ricky goes over to the king.
Okay.
Are you sure you want to? Okay.
It's fine. You want to come, Professor Ship? Zap me with lightning. You know.
No,
just
maybe
in the butt?
I'll. No.
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 No. Oh.
No.
Nobody around here knows how to have any fun.
Stands with the professor and takes out some cog coins. Any bets?
Takes out some spheres.
Excuse me.
Okay.
He's gonna use the lightning again.
I'm gonna go halfway between Ricky and the others.
Okay, so maybe on the other side of the hole,
Sure.
or onto
That's
the platformy thing. Let me get my sheets out. Just in case. Not that I'm predicting anything, but if I were taking bets.
Professor going down to this hole doesn't seem what a bad idea right now.
It might be the safest place in the dome in a few moments.
All right. The king, as Ricky approaches the king, he's sitting in the same chair he's really been in. He looks kind of worse than Ricky, I would say. If there are two souls who are suffering, it's these two. And the king is sunken cheeked, he's got dark circles around his eyes. His hair's crazy at this point. But he doesn't even clock Ricky walking up at all. He's sunk down, hunchbacked or whatever in his chair.
Okay. So, all right. Well, Ricky walks up to him, just kind of gives him the once over. And then, so, hey, looks like you've been having a rough time of it too.
No.
No? Oh, I mean, your appearance would say otherwise. Your hair's a mess. Your clothes is all wrinkled. You're kind of just slumping down in your chair there. So I'm guessing you're the one with all the alcohol. Could you maybe share some?
The king doesn't even respond. He seems like he can't even see you, maybe something like that. He grunted as if someone spoke to him, but he doesn't look like he even registers Ricky.
So okay, well, Ricky takes a few steps forward, closer to the king, and then he kind of snaps his fingers in front of his face to try and get his attention. Yo, you.
The king's
Mr. Kingman
head moves, more like as if like shadows were sort of coming at him from the sides. It's like a haunted kind of jerky movement. He's like, what?
Hi. Got your attention finally. You here?
What do you want?
Well, I mean, you look kind of rough, you know. So your hair's a mess, your clothes are nasty, and you're slumping over in this chair. It looks like you've been drinking a lot. So maybe would you want to share if you have any left? Possibly.
I don't. Bisque! He just like starts yelling Bisque over and over. Bisque!
Is that your special liquor? Is that what it's called?
Huh?
You keep yelling Bisque. Is that like the name of the booze you're drinking?
Bisque! And the king's going to clap his hands together, but not without force beyond just physicalness. So I'm gonna roll this real quick. 17. This wouldn't be directed at you though. So the king claps and amplifies it with like sort of like concussion thunder or whatever, and there's like a boom as he tries to get Bisque to come here. So it's like a very loud singular clap that echoes throughout the arena. But he doesn't say anything except for Bisque, and he's yelling for Bisque.
Okay, well that was really loud and impressive. Bravo. Okay, look, you don't have any booze. So the big hole underneath where that mono came out of. I don't know what it's called. I don't know what big words. Is there another way down there? You know, like a little side entrance where if something breaks, people have to go in to fix it or something. And could you tell me where it is?
Huh?
Oh my god.
Go
this
away.
Is very important,
Go
King
away.
Man. No, this is important, King Man. Look, I don't know why you keep yelling that word out. Clearly not being effective. Is there a way to get down into the big hole underneath you?
At this point, I think you would find Bisque running up from the side. Just running up. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. You know? Wait. Hold on. Oh no. So this very tall gentleman arrives. Sort of very well kept, very well dressed, very bookish looking, runs up and he says, oh God, oh no, what do you need? King, are you okay? King?
It's King Man.
No. His Majesty the King doesn't need to be involved in whatever you're trying to sell him or whatever's happening.
Dude.
No, come with me. And he's gonna like motion away from the king.
Okay, so you just go away, Mr. Stick Up His Ass.
No. We need to.
The King Man and I are having a conversation here.
Right.
I mean, I heard talking. I had the thunder. He clapped, so he was obviously,
calling for me. Yes.
With what I said to him.
I'm here, Your Majesty.
Lapdog.
I'm here. Yes, I'm the steward. I am Bisque, the steward. Okay. No. How can I help you? What do you need?
I'm sure the King Man can talk
money or
for
something?
himself. Money? Alcohol.
King doesn't register any of this.
Alcohol.
Alcohol. You're looking for alcohol with the king. No, I don't have any alcohol. Have you checked at the food areas? Maybe?
Can't help me then. Okay, look.
The king definitely cannot help you. Look up on the area. Do you see any alcohol?
The King Man is incapable. He
No. This
running a whole kingdom.
is beneath his purview. It's something I would handle. So let me pull you to the side. You know, I'm not going to like forcibly.
Don't put your hands on me.
I'm not going to touch you. I'm just saying, like, let me direct you to the food areas. Maybe we can find you some alcohol
I don't
there.
need food. No, that's fine. Look, is there a way underneath the big hole?
Like are you looking for the latrine at this point? The bathroom? What are you looking for?
The big hole that's under the king. Where the big mono
hole.
thing came up.
Mono thing.
Well, apparently you're going on like you know everything and you go
you
care of
mean-
all the king's business. So
The monolith, of course, the monolith.
that's
okay,
what I said,
so,
the mono
yes.
thing.
No,
is there a
there's
way
no
into
like.
the big-
no.
There's no way
I
to
mean,
get
you
into
could
the big
drop
hole
down
under
into
there.
the hole itself. I do see a rope over there. Are y'all trying to get down
Is there
there?
another way? Is there?
No,
I don't know
no.
what you're talking about. I don't know.
Unfortunately,
what
not. No. Mm-mm.
No. I don't believe you. You're a terrible liar. And I know because I'm a good liar.
Perfect. Thank you. Of course, I'm honest at all times. His Majesty hired me and brought me into the house in order to handle his affairs in his absence or on his behalf. So yes, I can definitely help you with the alcohol. Probably, I can find you a house that might be selling or celebrating or something. But unfortunately, there's no access to the hole underneath.
No. No. So how did the stuff that's down there get down there if there's no access?
Magic.
Yeah, magic doesn't build stuff like that.
It does not build stuff like that. That's correct. I do believe it was summoned.
That's magic.
We had some
I
contractors.
may look dumb, but I'm not dumb.
so-
Stop lying. You're lying.
It was
You're a
magic.
liar.
That's what I said.
Okay, Ricky starts walking back over towards the king.
No. Hold on, sir.
No, I'm going to tell the king,
Bisk
man,
is
that you're
gonna, like,
lying
move,
to me.
Get in front of him. No. I'm not lying
Can
to
I
you. The
head that
king-
way?
Sure. Yeah.
with
Okay.
Venus?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so Ricky is still heading back towards the king.
Bisk is trying to be in the way for sure. Like
So
physically moving
look,
over.
I'm just going to go talk to the king, man.
No, he
Okay,
doesn't know. He wasn't even here when we set everything up.
But you said you do everything for the king, so you would have told him what was going on. So now you're lying again. And Ricky faints
No.
to the left.
He definitely knows. You're like trying to juke him.
Ricky faints to the left.
Okay, well, we'll take I guess a presence roll against Bisk's presence roll. I need another sheet.
That's a 20-sided, right? Excuse me.
Yes, indeed.
Okay. All right.
Okay, let me find my sheets. We'll take this one.
Okay, I rolled a 16. But -4 would be 12, correct?
Yes. Wait, -4 is your normal modifier?
I don't know. Presence is 16 and the modifier is -4.
Yeah, so due to your state, you're actually modified lower than that too.
Okay.
Heavily under that. But
Okay.
you still juke you still juke Bisk, the steward. He's and when you actually Rue, I'll have you roll brilliance because you're standing
Ooh.
right here.
Okay.
I'm gonna roll again.
2.
Oh, perfect. Some I I don't know if there's too much going on or what, but this drunken master looking situation that occurs in front of you, you just watch Ricky sort of bounce around Bisk as Bisk tries to go the other way. He's made for paperwork. He's not made for moving around in sand like this. And you sidestep Bisk, Ricky, and come back to the king, which is insane, but here we are. Excuse me.
All right. Okay, so King Man.
Huh? Huh?
Yeah. You're this guy here, I don't know, tall skinny guy. He
Bisk?
keeps lying on, and he says that, yeah, I don't know what's his name, but he keeps lying to me, and he says he's doing it on your behalf.
Bisk speaks for the kingdom, yes.
So the kingdom lies. Is this what you're telling me?
Huh?
Are you dense?
Stop coming at me from all sides. Go
I'm
away.
coming at you from the front. I'm standing right in front of you, same as I was standing right in front of you the last time.
He's going to stand up off of his messed up throne, because I do remember he shattered it last time. And
Excuse me.
he's going to throw some lightning sort of into the ground. I guess in between you and Bisk, not necessarily shooting at you. But everyone who's around. 15 plus. All right. Let me roll for Bisk, I guess. That would be the best. There's no way you can achieve anything. So the king blasts into the space in between you with lightning. It's gonna shower both of you with sand and dirt, and he's like screaming and waving at things like around him, just like and sort of like moving his hands as if there are things around him. And also he casts this lightning. Bisk is thrown to the side and appears to injure his left arm. He cries out really loud, "Oh God!" And when he stands up and sort of brushes himself off, his arm's not moving very well. And he says, "Leave the king alone! Leave, please! We need to get out of here!"
Okay, that man is unstable. Do you see the way he's like waving his hands? I'm not talking about that lightning. Like, I saw that.
You can't talk about the king like that. We need to go, sir.
Hey! I think the Coggers guy found a flask.
Okay, that's cool. That man is unstable. He's waving his hands around like something's haunting him, like there's ghosts or whatever.
Did you hear about the flask though? It might have alcohol
I'm talking to this guy who is named after a kitchen utensil, Whisk. Somebody needs to help that man. He's not right in the head. And then Ricky turns and walks away.
Perfect. Bisk is going to follow you. Make sure you exit the king's area.
Go. Don't follow me. Go, little lapdog. Go back to your master. Shoot.
Okay, yeah, when you say
Bad
that,
dog.
he runs back over to the king, holding his arm. Well, he doesn't hold his arm, but his arm is like loose at the side, and he's like, you hear him start talking to the king like as soothingly as possible. Everything's okay. We took care of them. Don't worry about it. Everything's under control. We got this. You know, he's just saying like really placating things.
Mm-hmm.
And you return to the people who were taking bets on your involvement.
I did bet on lightning, but it didn't hit him, so I'm not sure if I actually won.
Well, that was a waste.
Well, you're alive.
Of course I am. Why wouldn't I not be?
Because the last time someone approached him or did anything to antagonize him, they got blasted.
Well, his aim is off because he missed. Hillary injured his little lapdog, though. apparently fell on his arm. He's crying like a little
Right.
baby. But that man is not right in the head.
No.
No.
He's waving his arms and his hands in the air like there's ghosts around him. Like he's seeing stuff that's not there.
I mean, a member of his family was murdered. His paranoia would probably be, expected.
Who?
What do you mean, who?
Who was killed? I keep telling you, I don't know what's going on.
I mean, did you see
do
that,
not touch, but go and have a look at the other side of the monolith. Just
Yeah.
quickly.
Okay.
Didn't you notice on the way back over here, like,
No, you said there was a flask. I was concentrating on that.
oh, okay. Yeah.
You lied, didn't you? You lied. God damn. Ricky walks away muttering about liars and low down,
All right.
low down, dirty liars. And
Do you
he'll
wanna-
walk around and go up to what I am assuming is hopefully well preserved, but I'm thinking a rotting corpse because obviously this stuff happened a while ago.
Yeah. So perfectly preserved
what?
corpse.
Oh, okay.
I was just making sure I knew where you were walking to. Stabbed through the body with a big sword that has sort of a magical look to it, I guess. It's very rich looking sword. Has carvings on it of letters you don't recognize, not that you would know anyway. And then there's a body underneath it. Beautiful young lady, black hair, wearing a bunch of white and some gold, and a little bit of red because that's their colors. But she is stabbed into the monolith on sort of like a little natural ledge that comes off of the monolith. She does not appear to have any decay on her at all. Perfectly preserved, like I said. She also has 2 knife wounds.
All right. Well, okay. So Ricky makes his way back to the group.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, she's dead.
Yep.
Mhm.
That's
Stuck
why
a
we're
big
trapped
sword
here.
in her.
Yep. That sword is known for creating shields.
No, but who stuck the big sword in her?
That would be the king.
The king
You really did
killed
miss
her.
a very interesting. No, she was already dead and on the monolith as it's starting to raise out of the arena. Already assassinated.
Okay. Oh, okay, so those other holes poked into her wasn't the king, like making sure.
No, it was just one.
Wait, what? Wait, what did you say? So
No.
she was already dead when she came up, right?
Yes.
Mhm.
So when then he went down there, you didn't see anything new there? That would
No.
indicate that someone was tied up, maybe, or maybe those sort of. You don't have your magical abilities. I thought you were a professor of magic.
Yes, and I can with my professor.
Then you
skills,
can
I
go back
say-
down there. Go back down there and check.
Look,
Yeah.
she's tied to the monolith up here. There was no platform by which, no scaffolding close enough that could have held her
You
assailant.
said that she came up dead.
She was attached to it as the monolith was raised.
How do you know? You did it.
I was there. When we were
You
all there.
did it.
No,
When she-
I mean, I think it's pretty common knowledge for anyone that was standing here.
Oh. All right, fine.
I'm old and I forget things.
That's fair.
So,
Okay,
you
well,
can, the reports always say so much and that was a while ago. And
see, I'm not the only one who has trouble reading. Meh. By the way, that kitchen dude, I don't know, that works for the king, he said that there's no other way down there, but I know he was lying.
Yeah, I don't trust that guy either.
I suppose we could ask his son, even though he's a bit of a rare.
His son's a bit of a what?
A rare. Scheming little rare.
Apparently
It was
everybody
most
is.
likely you were to betray the king and try to take over for the kingdom. He was probably involving, but he probably wants the king dead, and that's what I get from him. Him trying to scheme with me or almost blackmail me. So it'll take two kind will do.
Do you want me to punch him in the nose?
How much will that cost?
I'll do it for. I'll do it for. Well, this person here who followed me, they lied about the flask. It just hurt my feelings. Yeah, I have feelings.
Sorry, I think I misheard it. I think he said bask in the sun or something, not flask. My bad.
You said there's a bask over here.
You know, we might have one of Bramwell's flasks
Everybody thinks I'm
left.
so dumb. Hey, you give me that. And I'll punch him in the
However, it
nose.
is not something you may want particularly. He was, as I recall, trying to brew something to make him go to the bathroom. A fiber type of thing, but it's a fiber hallucinogenic.
Oh. I don't have any
Yes, it
problem
was actually supposed to
shitting,
help me mostly, but
so because I
Didn't
eat
work.
a lot of fiber. So. Mm. Okay, you know, I'll do it for free. I'll punch him in the nose for free. Just let me punch somebody in the nose.
I have no qualms with that.
Okay.
That's. I mean, are you planning to interrogate him for information, or? I don't think this.
Do you want me to what-gate him?
Beat him up for information, or?
I'm just gonna punch him in the nose because he tried to be mean to the dude with the really raspy voice.
Well, then it sounds like he's not going to give us information on how to get down there and investigate.
Depends how many times I punch him in the nose.
And just to make sure, did you see my DM?
I did, but I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay.
So I
the
have
thing
no
you
idea
said
what
at the beginning that they skipped over, I just want to make sure that you know.
I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about.
Let me send you another message real quick.
What if we went to the House of Goblins?
House of what?
The Goblin Houses.
Oh,
They know how to get inside since they're small and they
who?
get a road.
I gotta go pee.
Do you have anything they
Green
would want?
bio thing.
What? I gotta pee. I'm gonna go to my personal bathroom.
There's a hole right there if you need it.
No, this one's this is a good one because it's kind of private, and I've been using it for a lot. Just peeing on you. So, but I wouldn't recommend anybody walks down the stairs because they're probably a bit slippery. And Ricky walks slowly away
Towards the spot. All right.
towards the spot to go pee.
Did
You just say
Well, I
downstairs.
have some
yeah, I
some
heard
vials of
upstairs.
souls to offer that if needed.
What?
Souls?
Okay, I'll be AFK
Yes,
for
a
a bit.
little bit of soul.
All right, cool.
You can trap those?
Yes.
Nice.
As you join, it's not our religion. When you join, become a conqueror, everyone gets a little bit of their soul extracted from them and then used to root or treated. And then we also extract other souls that we deem cured of, and we consume those.
You consume them?
Yes, it makes us a little more cure to ascend other places.
Okay.
Some people are more pure than others.
I'm
Some people have something in their soul that we don't have, but we would like.
Well, I would just like to point out that at no point is my soul up for
We
offer.
can fix you.
No, I'm brilliant. Thank you.
Would you like to be better?
No, I feel great. No, I'm fine. Thank you. I do
Yeah.
appreciate the
Welcome.
offer.
Well, if you ever need any assistance or anything like that, you know where we are.
Ricky walked
I'm-
towards the king's house, by the way.
Also, the invoices, if you get up there, we will extract.
Oh, yes. Those invoices are not for souls. Let's get back to Ricky mentioned stairs.
Yeah, which
Where
seems
is
odd.
Ricky
Yeah,
right now?
I think he went that way. And I'll start heading in the direction I think he went.
All right, cool.
Looks at his gauntlet. Kind of flexes his fingers on his gauntlet.
Swear to God, if you're stealing my soul right now.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm like keeping an eye on the Cogger dude too.
All right. You rock up right here-ish, looking for Ricky, who you see around the back of the king's house, sort of near the grove area, but on the other side. We'll assume he's still peeing. And he's peeing into a hole.
Ricky? You still? Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
Give him a moment, I guess.
All right, cool.
If this is the way down, I might just choose the hole.
Yeah, you mean like through a piss hole? Yeah. Not sure about that.
Well, I'm thinking the monolith entrance might be more sanitary, but I mean, what are the chances? I guess it's probably just some ruins or something.
I mean, there are ruins here, and the porter was talking about, like, well, they didn't really know, but the king's house.
Ricky, you done?
I think Ricky's still
definitely
AFK.
gonna
Yeah.
wanna some more alcohol after this one.
Ugh, dang. I had to check.
Grand Marshal, these are what we've got at the moment. These invoices. What are these invoices for?
Services rendered.
I believe those agreements were with Bisk between your house and the.
No. It seems very well. There was some sort of the report that was read to me. It's about a bloodbath in a new house, where he helped you help someone with a potion. He healed them, where the flash of the wave that was used. That I got more reports about people seeing a flash of light. I believe there were a few other things that happened, but the invoices never gone out. Those probably will get up. But anything that I do and have help with, the guard duty, for example, will be invoiced for.
Right. Yeah. Let's get. No prime agreements were made for payment, and of course you're here,
Here, we mainly we get paid in silver. Actually, is our
silver.
preferred.
Okay.
Yes, we're actually we're having a bit of a problem with the vampires and werewolves around our properties.
Are they trying to steal your souls?
in the sky?
Yeah, well, no, I mean, we do. I mean, they're big. They can fly. The vampires, they fly up.
Right.
You know, the bats. Not sure if you ever seen a
Right.
vampire before. They gotta transform and stuff like that. And then into that clothes. Actually, they say bat, and they turn into a bat. Finally, there's this one that used to come by a lot. His name was Jackie Daytona.
While you're
Kept
having this
saying he was a human
discussion,
bar. He was just a human bartender, but he was a vampire.
while
And
you're having this
the-
discussion,
Yep.
you're nearby the rock place or whatever, and you just hear like boom, 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 and when you look over, there's a couple of them slapping each other in the face with their big dumb rock hands.
oh god, those guys.
She also had a teenage kid turn into a wolf. We had to dispose of him. Unfortunately, we didn't know he was a werewolf.
The werewolves fly as well.
Dear Teen Wolf, but
Right, well,
that's all in the past now, and he's gone. And so is Jackie Daytona.
see. Well, yeah, absolutely. Silver is a lot more agreeable than souls.
Yeah, well, if you don't have silver, I mean, that's how the payment plan is the souls. We understand that not everyone is willing to give up their soul, but if you join us or you cannot pay, then we will take what is ours.
Right. Yes. Okay. I'm going to go and talk to those rock guys. Okay, just see if there's a more sanitary way down, maybe in this area.
Hey, that's a good
Ricky-
idea.
Ricky comes walking back, wiping his hands on his pants.
Quite the water you got there.
Quite the what?
Quite the bladder you got there.
Yeah. Yep. It's amazing. It's empty
It's
now.
a little river formed over there.
It's a little river into a kind of big hole, like maybe a meter across, at least 3 feet.
Ricky,
Nice little yellow river there.
Yeah,
What
this is my
is that
personal
place?
toilet.
right? You mentioned stairs.
Yeah. When I have to go to the bathroom, I come to my personal toilet and I see how far I can pee down. 11 is the record so far.
Ricky, we were looking for a way down underneath the ground,
Uh-huh.
and you had a way down underneath the ground, and you peed in it.
You didn't ask me if I knew how to get underneath. I don't know where it goes.
I
No.
mean, you're free to offer info as you want to, so
Yeah, but see, if I tell everybody about my personal toilet, everyone's it. I don't want people peeing because then I won't know where my marks are and I won't know my score. Because if just anybody can pee down there, it's
Are you a
gonna ruin
dog?
everything. Am I a dog? I peed on it. It's mine.
Confirmed.
Confirmed.
Approved.
So yeah, if you investigate this little whole area, it's been covered with slats or whatever, but uncovered, it's definitely stairs with nice big P marks down. What'd you say? 11 stairs?
That's his record so far. yeah.
Record. Okay, so many more in the shorter
I
range.
would assume it's slippery.
Sticky, yes. Probably not slippery,
Sticky.
except for
Kinda
the most
stinks
recent
a
one.
bit. Okay, look, the guy drinks nothing but alcohol. Okay, he doesn't have a lot of water. So
How much alcohol? It's still ethanol when it comes out.
So, why were you guys watching me pee?
You were around the corner. Thank you.
Well, if you were around the corner, then how come I just walked here? I didn't have to go around the corner to see you.
We were placed there by the GM.
Yeah, I mean, that's my bad, I guess. They were around the corner.
Okay. Okay. So
Look,
this I'm the only one allowed to pee here.
that's fine, but
right now.
can I? Would you be opposed that like a bucket of water flushed down there quickly?
No.
Is that a no? No.
No.
We can't.
You go ahead. Pour water down there.
Just for hygiene.
Look,
Okay.
pee is sterile.
Whatever that is not
Thought
sterile.
you knew this, Mr. Professor Man.
I haven't got time for this, have we?
No.
Who wants to go first?
I'll go first. It's mine.
Sure.
Ew, gross.
Sure.
Do you want to wait for the bucket, or do you just want to walk down?
I do want to call a porter to get a bucket, actually.
Well, you probably wouldn't be able to find them, but the grove is right there, so you might be able to just go over, grab some water from the pond or whatever.
We're rationing the water right now.
I will go thirsty if it means using the water in this way.
All right,
Please.
well, just don't take too much and don't take any from the merfolk.
Thank you for the warning.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I would just get a little bit just to really
yeah,
get the worst of it out.
I guess I better come with you, or you might have problems.
Cool. When y'all go over to the grove, there are probably some like setups for emergency watering or whatever, like small tubs that have merfolk or other individuals that sort of require water more frequently laying in them, but there are some jars and some buckets that have water that's sort of like prepped and ready to go to different uses or like go out or whatever. And then there are some small ponds that used to have a bunch more water but are drying up after all this use. So you'd definitely be able to scrounge up a bucket of water and bring it over and throw it down or pour it down.
Maybe a bit of soap. But yeah.
Ricky watches them walk away and just they would have been better off just dumping sand down.
Yep. So when you get back, you throw water down, right? And then
just
everyone cruises into the stairs after Ricky.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And just to make sure, Ricky didn't bring any light, right?
Do you not know who you're talking about?
Perfect. I'll take a grit roll from you.
Me?
Yeah, did you bring light?
Oh, okay. Hold on.
Yeah,
let me just
probably not.
Oh, wait. I'm clicking on the wrong thing. I'm just trying to find my stuff. Okay,
Super, I guess a 12 maybe.
Okay, well, so 17?
Does that include your modifier already?
No,
Well, it must
19.
not. So
Wait, no. What did
grit? Yeah.
Yeah, 19 plus 2. Yeah.
Plus 2.
Yeah.
Okay, so even with your disabledness from your lack of alcohol, it sounds like you make it down safely, and as everyone follows you with light, you head downwards, down some stairs. Oh god, I dropped you all. Whoops.
No. Forever gone.
Oh, let me see if I can grab you all without the rock person. Wait, where's... Ricky's gone. All right, anyway. The stairs go down and down and down and down until... Why can't I put you lower? Like this? All right, cool. Down and down and down and down. There is a drop, but you brought rope, and this drop is much more manageable. Pretty short, in fact. So I'll pull you all down here, and then I'll grab Ricky too, like this. Nope, like this. Oh, he's a dwarf, actually, technically, on the model. He's this one. Cool. You find yourselves at the bottom of some stairs and then a drop, like I said, in a pretty decently repaired walkway. The stone around you is old. Like the rumors were stated, it does seem to be some sort of old building or old, maybe... Probably not a sewer based on how it's designed, but old access maybe. It's hard to tell even though you have lights because it's old, right? So you find yourselves here. Who's going first?
So, you're welcome.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
I can go first.
cool.
Cool. Someone with light, yeah, I would assume.
Mm-hmm.
As you travel down, you're looking at basically a long hallway that's been cleared and then rubble on the left and right. I didn't render it, but there are sort of maybe rooms or if you look through, doorways, you're seeing what looks to be maybe building size rooms. So it might be buildings instead of rooms. But your goal, I know, is the monolith, so we'll just head down that way. Apparently I can only fly this fast.
Or any abandoned wine cellars.
No, you might see like things that look like casks, but you're not gonna find any wine or any of that stuff. You'd have to look at some house upstairs for that.
He's just not giving you any break, is he, here?
I gave you the break when you got the list of houses. Anyway, the group comes out into the big open space that Professor Static Hands was looking at from above. It's a big, open, cavernous area. The space you come from is really the only clear tunnel, I guess, even though there are clear spaces all over, and there are still rock strewn sort of all around. And then you come upon the bottom of the monolith, which, as described earlier, is raised a bit. There is scaffolding on the far side of the monolith, and you'd have to go up on the scaffolding, I guess, to get onto the platform.
Right. So now we're looking for, obviously, anything nefarious, any kind of missing people, evidence of the missing people.
I'll take brilliance rolls from anyone who wants to investigate, at least in this space, without moving or without going up anywhere.
Youth. That's a 4.
Gross.
That's gross.
9.
Okay, great.
I think my math is right.
Yeah, sure.
14.
Okay, decent. Rue, you want to look around this space?
Oh yeah, it rolled a 5.
Ooh, okay. Without getting up on the platform and investigating the monolith, just sort of moving into the room, there aren't any signs of struggle, really. You do see signs of, people like working, walking, picking things up, moving them. Obviously, a lot had to be done to prepare this space so that it could raise up. So you see the implements of that, spare wood, ropes, things of that nature. And then farther into the room, like I said, there's rocks strewn around sort of everywhere. Someone did manage to leave one lit torch, which is nice, but it's burning on like oil or something. So when that runs out, it'll just go out. And you see before you rows upon rows of scaffolding up, not all the way to the top, but up high enough so that the ropes could be managed that are lifting the platform.
Okay. Right. Perhaps we should get up there and have a look at the base of the monolith, see if there's any new sort of writing, or maybe the equations are different.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to I'm going to see if there's sort of like there's a way for me to sort of climb the scaffolding at the base here.
Yeah. It's got ramps that go up, so each level has the ability to go up a level and then up another level and up another level from the one you are on, you know what I mean? So if you want to go up a couple levels to see the base of the monolith.
Yeah.
Cool. I'll slide you up. Oh, well, apparently I can't. That sucks. Oh, God, your character.
No, what have you done?
Oh, cool. But now I can see the monolith. That sucks.
Yeah, I think you delete the monolith.
No. It's the view thing because of where he is. Well, we'll have to do this theater of the mind style. You're up a couple levels. Up there. Anyone else want to move about the space?
Yeah. While everybody's staring at this, Ricky's gonna kind of just casually wander over and pick up that cog coin that was tossed.
Okay. It would probably have bounced like way over here somewhere or something. Okay. Any other investigators?
Check out the torch.
All right, cool. Grand Marshal moves over here towards the torch. Rue, any?
Can I look at the underneath of the monolith?
Oh yeah, sure. You gonna go underneath?
Probably not.
All right, just checking. Cool. It probably doesn't matter. Don't worry.
Probably.
Let's see here. Ricky would probably find the coin, no problem. It's not like there's a ton of reflective stuff. And then I don't want to force you to keep rolling, but you are in new spaces. So I guess the rest of you three, I'll take brilliance rolls from you to sort of investigate A, the monolith, B, the underneath of the monolith, and C, the torch. Oh, I gotta get my notes too, dang. Good grief.
Great.
15.
-2.
Okay. Rue, you briefly become very worried that it's going to fall down on you as you look at the underneath. The underneath is like a wooden platform that's been built as sturdily as possible. It's a platform that can hold that giant stone and also be raised, so it's as strong as possible. 15 from the torch, and you said 9 on the other one. So when you're looking at the symbols that are all around, they look like what you've been researching. The pattern seems very similar. They're different all the way down, but the method, I guess, that they are carved in and written seems the same all the way down, if that makes sense. Like they're all written sort of in that same style of math, if you will, of yeah. I don't know how to describe it other than that. And then as you're looking at the torch, it looks like the torch was probably brought here by some porters from a porting house or whoever was helping the Empire's house bring all of this stuff together. I don't know that it would necessarily say, made by Hearth and House or something like that, but it's definitely an Empire torch. It doesn't have any other names. It probably, has the symbol of the Empire on it or something like that, or the Hearth and House symbol on it. And then as you look around, you would be able to see from where you're standing, there's like a big plaque on the side written in your common tongue that everyone can read. So the Grand Marshal sees a plaque, I guess, that's on the side. It's not the same letters, it's not the same anything. It's like a bronze or gold or something thing, and it says, "We stand above or fall beneath, together we rise, strength and value."
Okay.
Okay.
Right.
Well, I also point people to the thing. I'm like, it says something.
Okay, yeah. You would all be able to see it too then, holding your lights up. Not Ricky.
Well, yeah, Ricky doesn't have light. But he's getting bored, so he's going to wander all the way up to the top of the scaffolding.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, I'll pull you sort of farther over here. When you get up towards the top, you can experience more of like the air coming in from the outside. It's a little bit warmer up there. It smells fresher, but it doesn't have any more common writing or anything like that.
These
Any
picking
sign of a
scratches
murderer?
go all the way up.
Yeah, any
Any
sign of a
sign of a
murder?
murder?
Yeah,
I just like, what exactly would be a sign of a murder? Somebody said
blood.
another plaque. I killed someone here.
Blood. I'm thinking blood.
Okay. Well, it's kind of dark up here because nobody gave me any light, so I can't really see if there's
Then
blood.
why did you? Okay.
I was
I'm gonna stomp
bored.
up there.
You go up too.
Well.
All right. On this side, no. There's I guess you might find a couple of droplets on the sort of wraparound side on the scaffolding, but if there is blood, I guess it would have gone from body down, so it would be huddled, I guess, on the platform, or depending on how much there was, down the monolith for sure on the other side. And then if it continued, it would be pooled over there. But based on the blood that you do find a little bit, it does seem like she was killed here somewhere on the scaffolding or on the monolith itself.
Well, if the murder happened here and they've had access to this place, doesn't narrow it down that much, but it does narrow it down. It may be important in the future.
Okay, you make a note of that.
Yeah, make a note of that.
In your notes, make sure that you write down, who helped you find this place, to get underneath it.
Yes, absolutely.
All right.
Yep.
Yeah.
I've got a question for you, nerds.
Show me when you've written it down so I can make sure you spelled it right.
Do these rules have? Can you speak them? Like, do they have like a meaning?
As you ask if you can speak them or if they have meaning, Rue being the closest over there, you hear some like footstep kind of noises. Like far down the path that you came from, but it sounds like footsteps.
I think someone's coming.
Oh, gonna
Well, I mean,
sort of
Ricky's
start making
still
my
at
way
the
down.
very top of the scaffolding, so he's gonna duck around behind
Okay.
and stay up there, but he's gonna like be behind where he wouldn't be seen from whoever's coming in.
Okay.
Plus, with me leaving with the light as well, you'd be in the dark.
Yeah.
That's fine. Take the light.
Professor Static Hands is coming down though.
Yep.
With his light.
With his light, right? Okay, so you're headed
I'm
down.
obvious. I just don't want to be on top of a rickety scaffolding.
But I'm
Rue, are
getting way
you
up here in the dark?
are you staying there?
Yes. I think I would like to maybe like go to the corner of the wall.
Okay,
where it comes
so
from the
like
hallway.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then since you've called out, go ahead. Sorry.
Oh, I was just gonna say I'm gonna pretend to be peeing on this wall.
Okay, great. And
I knew it.
Grand
As soon as I
Grand
let
Marshal.
everybody know they'd be peeing in it.
Just kind of standing around.
Okay. As the footsteps come down, they have lights, torches. There are a lot of them. I would say once you can all hear it, it sounds like maybe 8, 10. And they're all sort of following a figure who is not carrying a light, but they're shining the light before them and following behind.
It's a lot of people.
Yeah.
Ricky's kind of glad he's hidden up at the top in the dark.
I'll go hide under the stuff, like the scaffolding.
Underneath? Okay, so deep underneath. I'll put you far over as you're on top. Professor and Rue, you still staying where you are?
I'm guessing I'm still making my way down the scaffolding, but if I've got time, I'd probably get off of it and then extinguish my light.
Okay.
I think knowing this is a bad position, I am going to try to distract to delay them from getting into this room and just kind of like stumble in the hall as if I were intoxicated.
Okay. Okay, sure. We'll do that first then. You're basically pretending, right?
Yes.
But they don't really expect you to be there. So as they head down the hall, there are, like I said, 8 to 10 figures. At least that's the number of lights. In the center is Iatudi, the king's son, and they come down the hall and you stumble out. And the shock on their faces is amazed. They're an assortment of characters. Some are sort of avian faced, in like rag kind of looking cloaks. So they would have dark cloaks that have sort of rips that hide feathers. But you can see them in the light. I mean, they're not trying to hide who they are. They're just walking, right? Mm-hmm. And then Iatudi in the center. And as you stumble out, they go immediately ready for whatever's coming. The rest of them are a couple of the rock guys, maybe 1 or 2 goblins. You'd find maybe a half elf or a half. Not half orc. What's the tall thing? We'll go with half giant. That's it. I was gonna say ogre, but that guy's still up there throwing that rock. So we'll go with half giant. And they are surprised and pull weapons. They hold lights up. Say, "Whoa, who are you? Who are you?" And they all sort of start pulling weapons and stuff like that.
I'm gonna give like a dopey kind of wave and be like, "Hey, I found the party."
Okay. I don't know why I was looking for a dice there on the thing.
To destroy me.
The avian person in the front is going to swing like the hilt of a sword at Rue's face immediately upon being, sort of right in front of him. Gonna jump forward and try and smash him in the face. I'll take grit from you because you can see it coming and you're not impaired, even though you're pretending.
That's not great. 9.
Oof, yeah, this sucker connects, unfortunately, and smashes Rue in the face. 4, 5 unbelievable points of damage to his face.
Is this where I can use, like, my gear to drop the damage?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Or are you wearing something that might protect you from this attack?
I have a bow staff that I can spin and kind of block with.
Okay. Do you think if you are capable enough in order to try and deflect, that does make sense, I think.
So it just drops the damage by 2.
Okay, cool. So you, instead of squarely smashing Rue into his nose, it deflects a little bit and maybe pops him in the cheek and eye. After the first hit, are you going to do anything?
I'm probably just gonna like back up a little bit and like try to like raise my hands if like I'm not threatening.
Okay. Yeah, you're gonna get swarmed. In that sort of defensive posture, you will be surrounded by all the people previously described. The little rock guys.
Way.
Yeah, well, they don't care. The little rock guys are hopping. Okay. They're like, and they seem really excited to use their big rock fists. So both of them, without any provocation from you, are gonna try and smash you. Let me roll for both of them real quick. I'll just roll one roll for both. They, in their excitement, well, I need your grit, actually, now that I think about it. They're going to come around sort of to the sides.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Cannot roll, like... 10.
Nice. Cool. So in their excitement, they clumsily smash into each other, and because they're both trying to do the same thing, and their rock hands go into each other and smash each other in the face for, let's see here, probably not oh my gosh, they full on smash each other in the face for 6 points of damage each, and they both fall back. As they tried to hit you, they hit each other, they both fall back. One of them's giggling but they are down on the ground, and Iatudi will say, what would his first words be? What brings you here, peasant? But the peasant's kind of slow.
Well, I mean, it's really hot up there if you haven't noticed.
Of course I've noticed. We've all noticed. That seems so flimsy.
That it's hot up there? I mean, I don't know.
So you chose to walk downstairs that smell disgusting, all the way down a hallway and fully down to the monolith just to get out of the sun.
Well, I mean, I was just wandering. I didn't really know where it was going.
Right. Come with us. And he's going to motion you forward. And and everyone's sort of going to come around you from behind, expecting you to go forward towards the monolith.
Sure.
All right. So you come towards the monolith. We got two people hiding, one at the bottom, one at the top on the scaffolding, and Professor, you've had enough time with the distraction. Where did you want to hide when you made it to the bottom, if you do?
I would probably try and sort of. Can you just turn the camera around like sort of 180? Yeah. There's a sort of box in the foreground. I'm just wondering if that would be a good spot. There doesn't appear to be anything behind it, so I'd probably hide behind that.
Okay, yeah, there's a bunch of like rubble and rocks and half walls and stuff like that. So you're looking for behind here?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Gonna sort of shuffle around it if need be.
Yeah. So the crew brings Rue forward. They push him occasionally and bring him into the center of the room right here-ish, and they, fan out. Let's see. He's pretty smart. He'd probably say something like, "Who else is with you here?" Looking at Rue.
I'll just sort of like start pointing like I'm counting them.
Okay. Yeah, you get nine bodies.
Looks like those 9, I guess.
Quite the wise one, huh? A little sassy intellect on you. Let's see. And he'd walk up to the scaffolding, I guess, and start walking up. And then there's no real initiative here, but if anyone wants to do anything, you're welcome to. Otherwise, Rue, if you want to do anything, you're welcome to as he starts walking up the scaffolding.
Can you lift the camera just a little and swing it around to like the...
What, lift?
Back. Well, no, because I can't really... but swing it the other way. Like.
Ooh? Sorry,
Yeah,
we're
fine.
getting... All right.
Keep going. I want to see the back side of the mod. Sorry.
Oh, yeah, no, you're good.
Oh, God. My eyes.
Yeah, it's the top of the sand.
Okay, so there's really... Okay,
yeah,
so... as this... I can't even say that guy's name.
Iatudi? Yeah?
Yeah. Ricky's going to go to that top most... Because he's already on the top level.
Yeah.
So that next small little piece, he's going to go to the far end that's close to the wall. He's going to pull himself up on the top of it, and then he's going to put himself on top of the monolith and lay down.
I don't think you'd be able to, because the monolith extends up outwards.
Okay, so that's not a flat top. It's actually...
No. It's just what I had to build. Yeah, so you wouldn't be able to get on top. Yeah.
Okay.
I did my best to create an underneath. Fine. Okay, cool.
That's fine. Okay, well then...
The scaffolding you're seeing right here would also come around to the front. Also, it would come around, like there would be full sections all the way on two sides.
All right, then. Well, then Ricky's just going to kind of sort of inch his way around, stay like as 2D comes up one way, he's going to stay on the level he's on.
Okay.
And go the other way. So he's always hidden, obviously.
Yeah,
he's always behind.
I gotcha. So even if you're staying hidden, you would be up on top. I might be able to place you there now, maybe. Nope. Missed.
Don't drop me and break my leg. Nope, you already did. Stream delay.
All right. So you're hiding. Iatudi goes up a couple levels, 2 in fact, to get to the top of, or to get to the very bottom platform. And goes over to the monolith. I think each level you'd be able to do something if you so chose.
Wow. Ricky's just going to be like, he's laying down, obviously.
Yeah.
You know, but he's going to be just looking down through any gaps that he can see down.
Anyone else?
Is it just Iatudi that's going up the platform?
Yes. He's the only
What are
one who
the
walked up.
What are
The rest of them,
just
they're sort of
standing?
spread out around Rue. The rock guys have begun to play rock, paper, scissors, but they can only manage one thing. So they're just sort of slamming their hands at each other. The rest of the individuals have taken up, standard cool guy edgelord positions, leaning and staring at Rue, arms crossed. There's no indication that there's anyone else here, so they might be looking around, but they're not necessarily avidly searching for anything.
All right. So what brings you all down here?
The half giant just says, "Shut up," and sort of looms over you. Even though Rue's pretty tall, he's gonna have probably at least another head over him. Iatudi at the monolith will step up to it. He'll say, "Let's get this done," and put his hand on the monolith. I'll give everyone a chance to do anything.
Tempted. Don't get me wrong, I'm tempted.
He's all the way at the top, right?
He's only
apple
2
thing?
levels up. He's at the platform ledge, just high enough so that he can walk on it to touch the monolith.
Tempting. Ricky's
he-
so tempted to spit on him. Okay. I should.
What end is he on? Is he like towards the end where Rue is standing, or the other?
Yeah, so he would be right here. There's little ramps that go up to each level. So he would have walked up the first level, walked up the second level. He's walked across the platform, and he's touching the monolith on the inside, basically right here
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Question
on the platform.
Ricky wouldn't be able to hit him if he spit.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, my thought was to telepath to whatever Shrimpkin's character say. That's the one you gotta punch.
Oh no! Oh,
That's him.
would that have to be like a roll or something?
But I don't know if I want to
drop on him and punch him.
If Ricky dropped on him from that height, he'd kill him.
Maybe, yeah, it's possible.
He is the king's son.
He is the king's son too.
Blackmail.
That's how Ricky was with the king. He doesn't know this though. That's the thing.
Several of the runes light up on the monolith, and 4 new people appear in the room, sort of in the center in this space right here. They are trolls, 4 trolls, full armor, full weapons, and they join the crew, recognizing the other people who are here, and Iatudi steps back from the monolith and says, "I hope they hurry." And, the other assorted mercenary looking people sort of welcome the 4 new people in.
I'm definitely not doing anything.
Okay. After maybe 3 or 4 minutes, Iatudi touches the monolith again, and the same symbols, I assume you're watching the symbols, the same ones light up. This time, 3 people come in, and pieces of a 4th one. You get most of a face and an arm and like a part of the torso, but a lot of the leg is gone from both sides, and if it can make any noise when it comes through, it's screaming, but it falls to the ground. And the other three are like super shaken, and they say, he wasn't in yet. But these are elves, I guess. So the shattered thing is most of an elf, in pieces though. And it looks as if he was trying to walk into something, and Yatudi shaved him basically in half. So he leans away and he says,
transporter.
he says, get that out of there. And they roll the dead body out of the way, and then they join the rest of the crew.
So are they materializing in the same spot as the previous ones did?
Yes.
I don't think there's anything I can do. Like, if I attacked them dead. Like, yeah. I think there's always influence, like mess with the magic and maybe shave a few more.
Possibly. I do know that the Grand Marshal is up on the same rough level with Iatudi, hidden in the darkness, but up on the same level. Rue is surrounded, unfortunately. Ricky's at the very top.
I mean, all Ricky could do is
yeah.
I did try dropping down on him.
Suicide.
I'm not sure what that would accomplish.
Iatudi touches the monolith. It begins to glow.
No!
Is he sort of
Four
like
more
standing...
people rock into the room.
Is he sort of standing still, or is he like pacing at all around while he's waiting?
When he touches it, he's touching it sort of in the same place. It's not like the same exact hand spot, but he's just, standing right there. But it seems like he's using it to cast whatever he's casting. And then when he's done, he sort of steps away. You're also welcome to try and do some investigation if you want.
I was going to see if I could try and use my magic to make him slip or something and just fall off the monolith. But I want to do some investigation first. Are these people coming through? Are they doing any sort of house or armor markings that would show them as enemies of the Empire or something?
Good question. I will take your perception or investigation roll, which is probably brilliance at this point. They're lit up. They have torches, but you don't. So you're looking at them. However, I will say that even without that roll, they're all wearing pretty similar armor. The people coming in definitely are all wearing exactly the same stuff. Dark. Okay. Hard leather, chain mail, whatever weapons they carry all seem to be sort of new, but like the same make. If you thought, someone made this armor, someone also made the weapons. Some of that stuff is carried by the people surrounding Rue, but some is not.
Well, I rolled a 16 if that helps at all, but.
You rolled a 16 with modifiers or without?
Yeah, with.
On that 16, what exactly are you looking for? Exactly.
So I'm looking for any kind of house marking symbols, anything that would sort of any kind of force would have to distinguish themselves from obviously whoever they're attacking. Or.
And you're looking at everyone in the room, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so on 16 specifically, you see what I said earlier, the similar armor, stuff like that. You've never seen these bird people before, ever. You've never heard of these bird people before. It doesn't seem like... You haven't seen them at the sigil. You haven't seen them anywhere. They seem odd. And also, when Iatudi touches the monolith for the third time, because you're doing so in like scrutinizing him so harshly. He touches it, and it looks like he shimmers and gets shorter for a split second, and then returns to his look, or returns to his body. You know what I mean, like. The magic fades, I guess, as he touches it, and then it pulls away. Maybe the monolith is doing something or something to the magic, because you do know from your research that the monolith is something's happening within the dome, right?
Yeah. Yep. Okay.
Did anyone else look? No? All right. You're welcome to act if you so choose.
The spot where they're materializing, is there like rubble and stuff surrounding it?
No, it's cleared out. It's sort of like in this open space, but it's cleared out. Like not swept, but there's no like stones or whatever.
It's really messed up. Use like static to like pull a load of like dust and stuff into that area, so that when they teleport in, they just get filled with dust. I don't know if that would work. No, I'm guessing it wouldn't. So I'm guessing it's swapping.
Well, in theory, the thing you described, technically you could make a powder fire if you wanted to explode it, but I mean. Yeah. At this point, there are. Let me do the math.
A lot.
Yeah, there are a lot. There are 20.
20. Do these new people have come through? Do they all seem like? Does it look like they all get along, or is there any tension between the different like races or whatever? I don't.
Yeah, you're up at the very top. I'll take a brilliance roll from you. I do know what you're seeing from there, but again, rolls are really important right now, so I'm still gonna make you roll. Yeah.
No, that's fine. It's understandable. Go. Mass. It's gonna fail. 7.
You're gonna fail. As you see them come in, you don't know a lot of like Empire kind of stuff, but as you're standing there, the way they move in unison almost, as if these are forces, military sort of forces, and then just because you're up high, you could sort of see the layout of where they're standing. They're not really hanging with the avian people. There's probably, I think I said 3 maybe, bird face kind of people, and they are standing separate. But the rest of them are almost like prepped and ready to go to war, kind of. They're very militaristic looking.
That's not what I meant.
Oh, okay. But no, they're
like something.
They're not like hating each other or whatever. It's not like
okay, so
vampires and hunters and no, none of that. No.
Okay, they're just sort of like I guess the bird people, the avian, just keeping a slight distance from everybody else.
Yeah, they're probably standing towards the open area where the tunnel was.
Yeah.
But the rest of the people are doing their poses, their cool poses, and then the new ones that come in are almost like troops that walk over and join the ranks.
Wait, wasn't it the avian people who bashed Rue in the face with a sword?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah, Tootie says, ugh, this is
like
going to take all day. Okay.
I like to cast telepathy on Itatui.
Okay.
I want to say something to him, like a booming voice in his head.
Let me think about this. Okay. Yeah. It's a spell, right? But he doesn't know it's coming. So if you'll just roll to see how influential. Yeah, D20. Yeah. Unless you're trying to hurt him with his brain.
No, I'm just trying to, kind of get him off, stop him, scare him or something. I got a 19.
A 19. What do you say into Iatuti's mind?
I know what you're doing, my son. I would stop that, or the consequences will be quite dire for you. I see all. I see you.
Iatuti looks around, and he definitely says something like, "Someone's here, search the room and kill that one." And they're all going to move forward and get ready to kill Rue for sure.
Oh.
Ooh, should have done that.
Okay. All right.
The shock troop looking ones have fanned out sort of around the side.
Star Wars?
So they're fanning out on this side, and then the ones that came with Iatuti are headed towards Rue.
So would an attack be like combat ability? That right? That's how that works, right?
Yes, unless you're casting magic.
Okay.
I do think a drop onto Iatuti would probably be a grit roll, because you're trying to survive also,
Yeah, I guess that's true.
But we will go in order. Grand Marshal went, so either Ricky or the professor can make a move if you choose.
Oof.
Yeah.
Probably Ricky's best to go first because.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, he's gonna sort of get to his feet, but he's gonna stay crouched low till he's gonna move till he's directly above Tootie.
Mm-hmm.
And then he's going to straighten up and basically jump and just drop all at the same time. So he's going to straighten up, jump in the air, so he's actually getting some height, and then he's going to then he's directly above Tootie too, so he's probably going to connect with his head.
All right, so feet first, like you're pencil diving into water.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I'll take 2 rolls for that then. Grit roll for the attack, or sorry, excuse me. Combat ability for the attack.
Yeah. Okay.
I didn't.
So this is combat ability.
Yes.
Just rolled a 20, and with my modifier, it's 22.
I think it's because you said, "I see you."
That's not the reason why he thinks someone's here, but maybe, yeah. So when Ricky connects on a, technically you're impaired, but still it doesn't matter. You're definitely going to surprise attack Iatuti in the face.
Well, that's,
if you're,
but the thing is, Ricky's better at fighting when he's drunk.
Yeah, for sure. If you'll roll a d6, see what kind of damage we do here.
Roll
6-sided dice. I know you only have 20s, but yeah.
No. Oh God, what did I do? Hold on. Well, how do I? I'm trying to get just the. Oh, never mind. I found it. I'm using a website. It confused.
Yeah.
What am I rolling for again now?
Google.
Is this grit?
No, d6, just a 6-sided die. Unless you're wearing anything that might help do damage, like big boots or something like that is in your inventory.
The only thing it currently has is called a blocker basher. Gives him +2.
Okay. I mean, I assume you could use that too. You're definitely trying to attack, but what's your D6 roll?
Oh, sorry, my D6 5.
So yeah, we'll say you use it. 7 damage into Iatudi, which is a heavy blow. And then if you'll roll grit on yourself.
Oh, okay, hold on, I gotta go back.
Because you are falling after him.
Oh, yeah. Okay. That's correct. 18. And with my modifier it makes it 20.
Okay, so technically your attack beats your own grit.
What?
Because I don't think it matters because you rolled high enough that it makes sense that he would take the damage and then not necessarily do any damage to you because you fell right in his face. So your feet and whatever that blocker weapon is connect into Iatudi. He screams like and is definitely going to fall down to the side up on this platform. And the people around Rue are going to take sort of an awareness of that and reorient themselves as well. And then we'll take the professor.
Okay, are they not looking like they're going to go for Rue anymore?
Rue is the same direction, so they're still going to head that way, but it doesn't seem like 8 people are going to kill Rue. It seems like maybe 5 people are going to kill Rue.
Oh, good.
Wow.
But there are still 8, 9, there are still 11 people. Yeah, there's still 11 people moving through the room towards you.
Are there any in the spot that the people got teleported through at the moment? I'm wondering if I got zapped the right rooms.
Just Ricky.
No, the actual spot they had teleported into.
Yeah, I would say they're probably coming around this pillar back through it. So you might have a couple in that space, but just standing there's nothing that looks like a different nature to that space at all. It's just open, completely clear, you know?
I was going to try and zap the monolith in the right spot.
You can try. Yeah, no one's going to see that coming.
Yeah. But I don't know. I think that's a bit too much.
Too bad.
I'm going to try, I think, and sort of help Rue out by, not revealing myself, by trying to use my super glue ability to try and stick at least one of them to the ground.
Oh, you can cast it on other people. Interesting.
Yeah. Well, on their sort of their clothes and things, and so their shoes. I would imagine it'd be easy to.
Oh, so it's like a binding kind of thing? Cool.
Yeah, it's almost like the sort of the static effects where 2 things stick together, but magically enhanced because he's a professor at it.
Do you want me to pull figures out so that you can sort of see the layouts? Would that help?
It's a lot of people to take.
Yeah, but I mean,
we'll be dead in a few turns. It's a lot of effort.
Sure.
It's up to you.
Yeah, I'll just pull people out real quick. They'll just be undeads, whatever. Even though they're not undead, it'll just be,
Most of them undead. Keep going. Just a few more.
And then there are bird people in here somewhere. But I don't know what they look like, so let's see if I can find some birds. Yeah, cool. Got 3 bird people. And we got we'll fill the rest up here because they have dark clothes. Kind of edgy.
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, 3. That's one too many. Hey, you got one. I don't know how to get rid of this. All right, well, whatever. Ah, dang it. I don't need that. All right, cool. So this is what we have coming outwards. A couple of them would probably be searching this way because he said there's someone here, but not where they are because they don't know. Whoops. But the troops he came with would definitely be headed towards him. And Rue. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That is still too many because he is one of them. Cool. It's gonna look like this.
A lot
and
of people.
Iatudi is still up there. So if you want to help Rue with these creatures over here, you can sort of try and stick one together with a magic roll.
Yes, I would like to try that. That'd be combat. Definitely affecting them. Oh god, it's awful. 7 only.
Okay, well, they don't know you're there, so I'm gonna let you.
It's technically 9.
I'm gonna let you stick one, just because no one knows you're there. But I will also take a presence roll to see if people see you casting this magic.
Oh my god, I got 3 on that, so they definitely saw me.
Oh yeah, let me just make sure on D20 here. It could.
They did.
You could make it 9. Okay, so they know you're here. We'll remove one and say that he's stuck sort of over here. Maybe he was like leaning against the wall too long, and you stuck him to the wall. These homies are gonna orient on you though.
Okay.
And then Ricky's up on top, already moved. We'll go for Rue if you want to try anything.
So I have an ability that's called Staff Spin Strike.
Okay.
That's a +1 to combat ability.
Okay.
I'm curious if it could be possible to try to hit more than one of them since they're so close together.
Yeah, it spins. That makes sense. I think that probably the avian people are the closest ones. Maybe this one as well, who was leaning up against the wall. So you might be able to hit all 4 of them. Sure. I can see that.
Okay.
But I'm going to roll for all of them.
That's fine.
All right, cool. We'll just go one.
So do I need to roll for all of them as well?
No, you just roll one attack. You're spinning it all as one ability.
Okay. I'm scared of all
He's to do better than me.
I don't know. I haven't rolled like above a 9.
Yeah, it's been great. Above that telepathy roll is great.
I rolled a 14.
You smack 3 of them. One of them is too far back, it seems like. So instead of like a Three Stooges kind of like slap along their path, one of the avian bird peeps is like ready ahead of it and sort of stops that attack from his face. But you do hit 3 of them if you'll roll a d6.
5.
Right, so they take 5. And then these 2. This should go pretty quickly once they start, but I want to make sure everyone is ready to sort of play out the combat. It should be over pretty soon, but I just want to make sure. I know we're at the end of our time, well, way beyond our time. So is that cool for a couple more rounds?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Yep.
I'll be dead soon. It's fine.
Yeah, right. Sorry, I really should have asked how many footsteps I heard before I did that bit, but
it's cool. Maybe
That's
so.
not your fault.
So the ones next to Rue, having been smacked in the face, are not happy. If you'll roll 1, 2, 3, 4 d20s, or one right after the other.
I got 4.
What the heck? Rigged!
Yes, stay alive.
How many are higher than 13?
Am I adding
sorry.
anything to these?
No. These would be grit. So if you'll just tell me what all 4 of them are, that's the way it should be. And we'll go in order.
Okay. With my grit?
Yep.
I didn't roll in order. Like, I just rolled them all.
Yeah, it's fine. That works. Just whatever you read them to works for me. Read them out as, yeah.
So there's a 7.
Uh-huh.
There's a 10.
Uh-huh.
There's a 16.
Ooh.
And then a 22.
Holy snap. All right, Rue, as his staff is spinning and flicking around through these attackers, he's going to block all of the attacks incoming, and then on that 16, if you roll a d6, you actually score a sort of like a counter-strike kind of thing on the uninjured avian person. So I'll take another d6.
It's a 3.
All right, cool. Then we move to let's do Iatudi next. Iatudi is right here next to you. He's probably really pissed. But what he would do is actually touch the monolith.
Really? Jump down on top of the guy's head.
Yeah.
He should be on the ground.
Oh, he's definitely on the ground. Well, he's on the platform.
Okay, well, Ricky's going to give him a good kick just for the hell of it.
Okay. Let's see. He'll touch the monolith.
Is there anything Ricky can do if he's touching it? Like,
yeah, you're gonna have to roll against him because he's definitely gonna cast against you. Let's see right here. 7. Well, if you'll roll grit, please.
He's going to attempt to break his wrist. So, hopefully. Oh, I'm adding this, right? The number I roll plus my modifier. So, okay.
D20 plus your modifier, yeah.
Okay, so 19.
Okay. Unfortunately, you haven't had any alcohol, so I'm still counting your impairment. So the amount of fire that blows out of Iatudi's fists is so much that it burns through the top, I guess, of the platform. Some of the scaffolding. It's as if his entire body cast a spell touching this monolith, and he blows into Ricky for a huge gout of flame out of his body. Let me get my d6 here. Let's see, this way. I don't know where it went. What is Ricky's grit?
22.
Okay, perfect. The amount of fire that engulfs him burns him for 12 damage and singes all through your clothes. It messes up your hair, like you don't have eyebrows anymore. It scorches your flesh, and on anyone who wasn't used to falling into campfires and stuff, it probably would have killed them immediately, but just through sheer force of perseverance, Ricky manages to hang on there. Your health is
wrist at least.
No, you don't get to attack yet. He responded. It's only been 3 seconds, so you fall. They attack Rue. Well, Rue tries to attack, and then they attack Rue, and then he holds up his hand, touches the monolith, and blows you away with fire. your health and your grit are the same thing. So you are at 10. And then I'll just... Should I roll them all separately? I don't know. Okay.
Look, obviously it's the end. So.
Yeah.
Let's see here. I'll just roll once here. If you'll roll grit, Professor, against this group roll.
17.
17. Yeah, so
18.
Nice. You managed to fend off all of these attackers who are swarming you, but they're definitely going to start swarming around you. Oops. And oh no! You're still behind this platform. Good. Don't worry. You're using it. You're like dancing around it in order to block these attacks, right? These are searching this area real quick. They're not going to find anything, obviously. This one's headed this way towards the back of the scaffolding. Go ahead.
Giant gout of flame coming out of the guy.
Oh yeah, like huge, like. Right. And then it will be the Grand Marshal's turn. I almost said what you said, and I was like, nope, that's not it. Grand Marshal, you are still technically hidden on the scaffolding.
Okay. Am I able to touch the monolith?
Yeah, you could make it to the monolith.
Well.
Great. I want to touch the monolith and cast a spell.
All right. What are you gonna cast?
I'm gonna cast.
Do you have a spell that's like save all our asses?
Or kill everyone.
No!
Nuke him!
That's kind of my idea.
You have a kind of a nuke ability I was thinking about. Like what can I see Itatui? Is he like in my range or anything?
Yeah, so you're basically, if you're stepping to the monolith, you're on one side of the platform. He's laying down here at the other end, at the other corner, and Ricky is next to him along the monolith as well.
I don't understand how somebody can have something drop on their head.
Well, I mean, you got him down. He's not happy. He's not feeling good.
He almost blew me up.
He did almost blow you up, yes.
Okay, I'm going to touch the monolith, and I'm going to cast my soul steal on him.
Okay. On just him?
Just him.
Okay. What to do and stuff.
It's like from Stargate, how they pull the
Oh yeah.
grasp their head and they
Never
pull
seen Stargate.
like that.
Okay, cool.
And it kind of like when it's stealing it, puts the like little grains of the soul into a vial from his gauntlet.
Okay. Let's see here. I'll take a roll from you. He will roll against you, obviously. And he is also touching the monolith still. Where's my die? It's gone. Oh, it's right here.
This guy's pretty durable.
Yes.
I rolled a 16.
You rolled a 16? Okay, so on your 16 and his 16, both touching this monolith,
Drop the bomb. Just drop the bomb.
Yeah, so you're casting a spell that steals a soul out into a jar, right?
Yeah, it does like damage though. Oh, it's kind of like a psychic damage, soul psychic damage, I guess.
Yes, but he is also touching the monolith. So, what happens is insane. When you cast this soul-sucking ability, the monolith sort of starts to light up, and Tootie, who you now know as Bisk.
We do?
because I just messed up, but it doesn't matter. This magic's gonna do it anyway. So he's touching the monolith too, and this I guess light begins to go up all of the runes all the way up, right? Click, 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 click. Well, it doesn't click, but you see them all light up. This whole place is bathed in light. And he's screaming no, and you're sort of casting your spell as the Doom Lord that you are. Right. And it creates this like circular feedback, and it blows through this room, and all of you, every single person in this room is basically obliterated in fire. And nice. The four of you find yourselves standing in a big sort of gray smoke, white expanse, and on the ground is like a very fine mosaic, and there are little tiny stones. Some are white and some are black, and it's a pattern that you can't recognize because you're in this space that is formless and voidless, and it just is, and you're inside this space. And as you find yourselves all four there, you hear footsteps that are walking towards you, and a gentleman in sort of like a basic nice sort of suit is striding towards you out of the fog mist, whatever it is, and as he walks, the mosaic underneath changes. He only ever steps on black tiles, but you are arrayed along white tiles, and so as he walks, it sort of shifts and moves along underneath his feet and under you. And that is where we will stop this episode for the next episode, because that's some crazy junk that I can't believe happened.
Okay.
And all because we went to pee.
Right.
I thought I thought for sure we were dead with that blast.
Yeah, I was good.
Well, you said everything in the room was obliterated. So
yes.
Yeah.
You just before you see this like shockwave come out, and so as you wake up or as you exist in this new space, you would definitely think you're dead for sure, 100%.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I'm still trying to wrap my head around how somebody can get dropped.
Well, too bad, Shrimps. That's the game.
Make sense, though.
I think it does.
Yeah, I don't think you would kill somebody by just like
No,
falling
not
on them
kill
like
them,
that.
but I mean, if somebody got struck in the head that hard,
Mm-hmm.
hearing.
Well, I'll take it under advisement as you enjoy your purgatory. Until next time.
All right.
Thank you very much.
Probably
for
better than me.
playing.
If I'd got to the monolith, I was gonna do the exact sort of thing, but just lightning everywhere.
Yeah, I was waiting for you to hold on to the monolith and just cast lightning.
That would've been
Yeah, that was
sick.
gonna be the next thing if I survived, but
Look,
it would have killed everyone.
Ricky was just trying to cover through distraction.
Yeah,
Because everybody else was just hiding.
I was trying to help Rue as well.
Oh,
I just
after
revealed
the
myself.
fact.
I didn't think that telepathy would do that.
For the record, she did say stairs at the very beginning. Shrimps definitely said the word stairs.
Oh, okay.
And you were
Yeah, I
like, wait, what? And she went, no, nothing. I thought she was holding out for like alcohol or something. I was like, oh, this is really smart.
No, it was just the ADHD. It was
Yeah.
because you messaged me. And I'm like, I have no clue what you're talking about. I even said it, and then I read the DM. That's why I busted out laughing because I was like,
Yeah.
oh my god, I completely forgot.
Cool.
It was great.
Like more than 10
It was
seconds.
a Ricky
went
thing to
past.
do anyway.
Definitely.
I've never watched the Trailer Park Boys.
You should. It's
Yeah.
Me either.
really funny.
It is funny.
It's very funny.
Cool. Thanks for playing. Like I said, I'm excited to show you probably the conclusion next time. That's the goal anyway, especially because you have so much knowledge now.
I still don't
And
know what's going on.
that's fine. You're Ricky. It's fine. I can explain anything you need, though. But until next
okay.
time,
You wouldn't get it anyway.
1 week from now, 5 o'clock, we're shooting for the end. Hopefully, not a 2-part end, because I think we got it all. So yeah,
Cool.
All right.
thanks for playing. Deuces.
Thanks.
Thanks.
Bye.
And you as well. Thanks for being here. I'm going to pull this over to someone else. Here we go. I'll see you next time. It'll probably be a good ending. I think hopefully everyone will be able to attend. If not, I might push it back because I want everyone to be able to play and attend and stuff. But if not, scheduling wise, we'll figure it out. But I do think so. So anyway, yeah. Thanks for chilling. Have a wonderful whatever and stuff. Oh, I did not hit the outro.
Have hearts. Have hearts. Have hearts.